Guys, let's get started up in here. Whoa. I already have stream music set up. What am I doing? I need to turn this up, by the way. There we go. Yeah, we are going crazy up in here. Alright. I'm gonna go share this all over the place. You guys chill. You guys chill, enjoy ads, all that fun stuff. Let's see. Now we can enter. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-ba. Feeds. Self promo. There we go. Dude. Just saw a stream that said 30k incoming. Poor person. Oh my gosh. If I hit 30k, actually I kind of think I'm gonna hit 30k. It's not looking so hot. It's not looking so hot, man. 30k. Well, I don't know about 30k. I don't know if it'll be today, but within the next few days, we are going to be passing my longest hunt. I'm at number 3. I'm planning on passing my second longest hunt. Well, maybe not on stream. Definitely pass today, I hope. Depends on how long some reading takes me. I'm going to be doing following stream. But yeah. Say hello to everyone. Oh, I don't want to open up the Microsoft store. What am I? Ew. Yeah, I knew it would be Jacob. It's probably Jacob. Oh my gosh, I'll just tell him cat now. Streaming. Your boy is. Oh my gosh, who is pinging me down here? Oh, Richard. Well, it might not be Richard, but it's in Richard's server, so we get Zanza. Okay. Self promo. On updates in the Scuber. I said Scuber Zeus' server. Jacob. Okay, start. Sure to Trippy, and I'll ping Fluffy as well. Okay, now. Let's send to Ellenja. Oh, it's a YouTube alert. Okay. Instead of a con system? Okay, whatever. I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that. Let's go to new content. Watch ping. Big Scorty's here. Wild. Alright, now we can like chill out for a bit. Yo, this is Zanza the Divine. It's actually from Xenoblade 1, Jacob, so because we were talking about that earlier. I'm gonna refresh my graphics on the creator dashboard. I might not know when my actual stuff. Okay, I don't know. I think ad break's ending soon. Let's just go ahead and get her started. We have Chansey. Let's do it, y'all. Again, I will be 6 times hunting, and so you guys are not gonna be seeing my DS games. Only gonna be recording the Switch. So let's go and get started up in here. Already 15k in, which is like brutal. That bingo. Okay. But yeah, this is very fun song. Oh, I didn't even run away. Oh, I must have like threw mud or bait or something in the plat. I was like, why did I not run away? And I see the barrel fled. So that was a little weird one. But yeah, no. It's a great song. If you want, I can tell you what theme it is, but I don't know if you want to be spoiled. But one thing you'll learn, Jacob, is that a lot of my songs on the playlist are from Xenoblade. Wasn't Chansey like real? It's like, yeah, in this route, Chansey's like a 1%. Okay, yeah, you're good. I figured not, but yeah, no, Chansey's a 1%. I have yet to see a Dancy, though I did see a Doozeril, I believe, a Doozeril. But like, I saw it wasn't yesterday, or it may have been yesterday. It was one of the days I saw Azurils, or Dazuril, whatever, I don't know what it's called, but I saw two Azurils, one in my, what to think, one in my, diamond and one in my pearl, and that's a 1%. I don't think it could show up, in plat, or at least not in where I'm hunting in plat. Because I'm in Great Marsh, but I went to the left instead of the right. So, like, Diamond, I went to, like, Diamond Pearl went to the right immediately. In Plat, I went to, like, the left immediately. I don't know the areas by heart, so don't ask me what they're called. And then in Park Gold, I'm hunting in the area with, like, Lickitung, Larvitar, the rats. This is before beating Elite Four, by the way. So I don't have a lot of good spawns, but like these daytime spawns are actually super sick. Magneton just appeared. Oh, by the way, I have Swarm Kangaskhan. I didn't mention that. Yeah, I have Swarm Kangaskhan in Platinum. So this will be entertaining to see if I get a Platinum. But still, that's like a 1 in 6 chance multiplied by whatever the Kangaskhan, the special Pokemon appearance rate is in Plat, or at least for that area. So more than likely, and that's also adding the 8192 chance to get a shiny today, which we're not going to hit. So I don't expect to see a shiny Kangaskhan, but that would be cool. The other day it was Carnivine, good old Gregbert. Dude, I'm kind of wanting to play some Bowser's Inside Story after this, man. I'll tell you guys what, and so in the past few days, I did kind of take a break from streaming. I didn't stream Saturday. I actually took off, like, entirety of shiny hunting, on Sunday. And then I also I had shiny hunting yesterday, I just didn't stream. Dude, in the past few days, I've been kind of wanting to try out a Wind Waker randomizer. I don't know if, like, you guys have talked, it makes sense. So you're not gonna chat much? Oh no, of course, dude. I'm not forcing you to chat, Jacob, you know. Put your hands on the keyboard. Put your hands on the keyboard and type, you peon. You know, I'm not gonna force you to do that, you know? So nah, dude. If you want to lurk, dude, that's fine. I can yap about stuff, or at least attempt to. Whether or not you'll find it entertaining, I don't know. I guess you're still playing Minecraft. But no, I've been wanting to try out like a Wind Waker randomizer. Like, I don't know if you guys know Lika 7, but like I've been, like, the past few days I've been kind of watching through his 100% like full Wind Waker randomizer, where it's like even randomizing the loading zones. I've been watching that. And I've been enjoying it. I don't mind, dude, I want to try randomizer. And the cool thing about Wind Waker, I'm actually gonna move my mic. Sorry about that, y'all. That's why it's pointing towards me. The cool thing about the Wind Waker randomizers is that, like, there are all logic. So you could have, like, a crazy difficulty logic randomizer, but it's still possible because there's still logic, which means that if you need bombs or an arrow or a grappling hook to access a location... Oh my gosh, this is bringing me back. Shout out to Fortune Street. if you need, like, bombs, arrows, or, like, the grappling hook to access a location, those items, like, let's say there's, like, an undersea treasure that I'm trying to get. Well, it's not going to contain the grappling hook, because I need the grappling hook to get that item, you know? So, that's kind of what logic means. And so even, like, on a max difficulty, there is still logic there. So, it seems like a fun challenge. And it seems like a good puzzle to try to figure out. And, yeah. But that's one thing that I really want to try. And so I originally got a ROM of Wind Waker, but it's not like, I can't figure out how to do it on Dolphin, because it just won't play the game. So I'm now thinking about, like, homebrewing my Wii. Because I do have an original, like, GameCube copy of Wind Waker. I haven't beaten it. I haven't beaten the GameCube version. Maybe that could be, like, a future stream idea. Do Wind Waker GameCube. That sounds horrible. Wind Waker GameCube sounds so horrible. Oh my gosh. But, because there's just so much quality of life things in, the HD version, like Swift Sail, Triforce Quest being cut down. When it comes to 100%ing, the other thing, when it comes to 100%ing, but I mean, I think you need to do second quest in GameCube to do, Nintendo Gallery, even though I don't think it's technically a requirement for 100%. There's something else I was thinking too. But still, it's just so much, like, to do in, like, oh, there's, like, the Lock Pick the Box quest that's cut down in Wind Waker HD. Like, I've never, you know, caught the fairy and given it to Lenza, I don't think. Honestly, I might. That's the thing I can do after stream, is just pop open the Wii U. Pop open the Wii U, deliver the thing to Lenzo. I don't know. But no, I love Wind Waker. I think that Wind Waker may have been the first Zelda game I beat. It was either that or, like, Oot or something. Oot was one of my earlier ones. I know. I've only beaten one 2D Zelda game, I believe. Being Link Between Worlds. That's, like, the only one I have. I gotta think, yeah, that's honestly something I should think about. Like, what Zelda games have I beaten and have I not beaten? I've beaten, like, every 3D one aside from Majora. I haven't played Majora, I'm too scared to. Though, I do have... By the way, it is storming here. I do have a, like, GameCube disc that I can play on my Wii. That's, like, I believe it's the first two Zeldas. Like, Zelda 1, Zelda 2. And then Ocarina and Majora in one. So I could play Majora on there. I could get the online upgrade to play Oot and Majora on my Switch. And I guess now Wind Waker as well. So that's something I could always do. By the way, what do you guys think of the Ocarina remake? I definitely want to get that and strum it. I wonder, like, how revamped everything's going to be, though, with it. Because, I mean, that seems like it's going to be a lot. Because I've only played the 3D version. I haven't played original Ocarina. I haven't even 100% of the 3D version. I think I wanted to, but I think I got stuck. I think I stopped because I got stuck on, like, the Dompe part. Like, where you make Dompe dig a bunch of graves, and he digs up the heart piece. But oh, Trevorrow. I've beaten, dude. I remember I was like 13 or something. Probably maybe even a little younger. And I was playing Oot. I think I was playing at one of my friend's house. And I was playing at his house. And I was in the Shadow Temple. And, you know, I guess all the gore and all that, you know, the dead hand didn't scare me. What got me is I guess I had left my game running a little bit. And I got taken by the Floor Master. That's like right before the guillotines in Shadow Temple. And like I didn't pick up the game for like a solid year, if not more. But I did Wind Waker fine. Well, Wind Waker's not really a scary game. I did Twilight Princess fine. I did for Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword. I did follow like Skyward Sword. I did follow like YouTube guides. Like I followed Awesome Face Prod, if you guys know him. I also followed Trigger Conroy. Their guides on Wind Waker and Wind Waker. I used Awesome Face Prod for Wind Waker. I also used him for Wrath. I didn't use it for Tears. I used the Tears Companion app for Tears. Which was just helping with shrine locations. It doesn't give me anything for like the story. But Wrath I followed Awesome Face Prod. When I first beat it, I did Skyward Sword. I think I did Skyward Sword Chugga. I did Twilight Princess Awesome Face Prod. I don't know. I was probably following his or like Zelda Masters like Ocarina of Time walkthrough. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to, I guess, the Ocarina of Time remake. That'll be a lot of fun when that comes out, because I'm also a Zelda nerd. I think Zelda's like, to be fair, I only really play 3 Nintendo franchises. I only really play Pokemon, Zelda, and Mario. I think Zelda's probably my second favorite. I haven't played. I do also have some Kirby games, but I don't really play much of Kirby. In fact, I got some Kirby. I got a Kirby game for like Christmas, and I still haven't beaten it. I got the Return to Dreamland remaster. I still need to play through it. I think I got through like World 2 maybe. I definitely World 1. I think all the way through World 2. I was like kind of in a Kirby craze back then, because I think around the same time I also started a 100% playthrough of Return to Dreamland. Not Return to Dreamland, of Epic Yarn. And I say to Return to Dreamland because I stopped at Dreamland. I just stopped before just doing the first level of Dreamland. And, so I was really close to beating the game, but not quite there yet. I don't know, maybe if, like, Mesprit will shine, like, by September. Very positive outlook for PL11X, yeah. This is, like, how many hunts for me that's over odds? Like, this is, like, this is, like, granted, I had the 1800 barrel, but then again, what you guys didn't see is, like, that previous, like, the days leading up to that, I also did, like, 3300 in Mesprit, full odds. So, even though I didn't quite get to odds, I got pretty darn close. So, that's what you guys didn't see. So, this is, like, how many games going to, like, over double odds? Darkrai, the Mesprit, now this hunt. Good old Sky Tower, reaching for the sky. Sky's the limit, y'all. Sky's the limit. Yeah. Whole lot of that going around. Who is pinging me on Discord? I'm gonna check on my phone. Cause, I am too lazy to do this. Is it like a friend request? Oh, there it is. It's Fat Phil. Okay. Dude, I also should give it to play this mystery dungeon game. Cause I had the DX version. And I'm like, dude, I kind of need to get back into playing it. I stopped. I think I stopped at like the Latios quest. Cause I did the Primal Reversion quest with like Kyogre, Groudon, Mega Rayquaza. I think I did all of those. Maybe not Rayquaza. So I'm pretty sure I did all those. But the Primal, but I think I stopped at, like, the Latios Plus or something like that. I know I got, like, the Munchlax, like, tag on my profile as well. I don't remember how I got that one. Who knows? But, yeah, it's just one of those things. But yeah, I mean, just playing a lot of games, man. Well, I gotta be busy with other stuff. Like, I'm in a musical that's, like, opening, like, next weekend. Not this weekend, but the weekend after next. For that. Which is crazy. I'm gonna be busy all day, all day that we open. And then, like, at 6 o'clock, I gotta be at the town hall to, you know, act after, like, a whole bunch of time doing some other stuff. But it'll be fun. But it's not as crazy as, like, the next weekend, the next Saturday. I mean, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just talking. But it's like, I got a brunch that I'm going to, with my uncle, for his, like, his whole, like, stuff that he does. And then I have a friend who's getting married. I'm going to his wedding that I forgot to RSVP for, by the way. I forgot to RSVP for. So, you guys may have known that I got COVID, like, 2 weeks ago. And, don't catch. Dadgummit. Okay, I actually threw a Safari Ball out of Quagsire, so this is why it's taking a while. I'll just encounter these games for the time being. Anyway, so I got a brunch. Anyway, I didn't start RSVP for the wedding, right? I got COVID. I was like, oh, I do want to get better. I'll do it like before I leave. And then, well, I forgot to. But I talked to my parents like, I don't think I can go. I didn't RSVP, and they're like, oh no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I mean, you're not staying for the reception, so you'll be fine. And that's the other thing. Like, after the wedding after the ceremony is over, like, by the way, the wedding is 2 hours away from where I live, so I'll be doing a lot of driving that day, because I'll be driving like 30 minutes to go down to next town, not the next town over, but the town where my grandmother lives. I mean, it's next town over in another direction, for where she lives, because that's where, not at her house obviously, but it's the town where that brunch is gonna be. And then I had to go from that drive 2+ hours, I assume, to my friend's wedding. You know, stay for the ceremony. I mean, after, you know, they kiss or whatever, you know, you may kiss the bride. Give them my congratulations and dip, which sucks, because I haven't seen him since he graduated, from college. Like 2 months ago, which isn't that crazy, but I know I'm probably gonna have another friend there who I grew up with, who I haven't seen in like 2 years, because he lives a ways away. And so, like, I mean, I hope he's not like a groomsman or anything. That way I can like sit by him and like talk with him for a bit. I'll need to call him. I mean, I don't know who my friend will pick as his groomsman. I mean, I wasn't chosen, which is fine. I mean, he's a friend of mine. I mean, he's a friend of mine, but I'm not like, I don't think I'm like his like best friend. If I'm his best friend, I'd be kind of concerned. That means he doesn't talk to anyone. Because again, last time I talked to him was as he was sending out invitations, because we were planning on visiting that friend of mine, who I said I haven't seen in like 2 years. So we're planning on going there, but he got busy, which, I mean, when you're planning a wedding and probably working full time, yeah, I can imagine you get pretty busy. You know, I'm not going to judge him for it. I just wanted to know, because it was around the same time, that was around the time I went to visit my aunt in May, and when she just had her first biological child. And I say that because she's a stepmom. But, At any rate, we have to go up there, you know, congratulate the new couple, the new married couple, and then immediately dip, and then drive 2 hours here so I can eat just in time for another performance. It's like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm gonna be cooked. But it's fine. Do it for the love of the game, right? For the love of the game. Can't say idle too long, man. That's the... I admit, I do kind of have a problem with that. But, hey, look, I'm streaming, I'm making content. So yeah. I'm trying to stay busy. Oh man, there you go, Ron. Preparing for my last year of college, you know, officially a senior. I mean, that'll be something that'll be exciting. I mean, bachelor's. I'm like 100% getting my master's at this rate. So again, preparing for that. Seeing what's gonna be going on there. But I don't know. But yeah, getting the master's, man. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be doing while I get my master's. I've been thinking about teaching. Yeah, already on my last year of my bachelor's. Dude. You don't want to know something even crazier, Jacob? We joined the shrine in my freshman year, my first year. That's how a long time flies. Shrine, the Alza in the joining the shiny shrine was like was about 3 years ago. I want to say it was September early September when I first joined. Because I'll have to kind of tell that story, because a lot of you guys know me from the shrine. Yeah, I was 19. Now I'm 22. I hate saying it. I don't feel 22. I'm officially Unk status, dude. I'm officially Unk status. Again, I've been 22 for like 4 days. I'm Unk. I am Unk. Okay? We don't talk about that. I'm still 21. Your boy is still on. Your boy, seriously, I am like officially Unk at this rate. But it's whatever. You know, it's age is a thing that happens. At least it's not like 2054 and I officially become Gramps. Like, that's like every decade now is like gonna be horrifying. Better start taking dementia. I need it. I need it. I was talking with my grandmother after church Sunday, and my uncle was like, "Oh yeah, you have a good birthday," and I was like, "Somehow," and she was there, she's like, "Somehow? What do you mean somehow? I came over." And I was like, "Oh yeah, well you're the reason it's somehow." She's like, "Nice save." So she was giving me some crap. It's just, I mean, I don't really give a crap about birthdays, at least my own. But I was talking with my uncle, and we were just like, "Oh yeah, it's all that we were talking about." And I was like, "Yeah, man, I feel old." And she's like, my grandmother, in like her 70s, she's like, "Nah, you're not old. Yeah, you're not that. Don't get time for that. You haven't started forgetting stuff yet." And I was like, "I don't know, I'm already there." So, I might need the dementia meds. I might need the dementia meds. Maybe it's with what I assume is ADHD. I haven't been tested, but I probably need meds for that. I'm not gonna take it though. I've heard some stuff about like Adderall and like all other like ADHD meds. Like I don't want that. Like yeah, it'll probably help me focus more, but I'm worried it's gonna take away a bit of my personality. You know, that's kind of it. It's like I just want to, you know, I want to still be expressive, you know. I feel like if I like go on Adderall or something, I'm not gonna be like real expressive. I mean, I kind of, yeah. I mean, whenever I drink caffeine, I kind of, I don't say I get sleepy, but makes me more tired, which is funny. But then again, like, when I did those like that like Coke tasting where I had like we're just taking shots of like different like Coke flavors. I definitely was on a high. I don't know if it was like a sugar high or a caffeine high. I mean, I definitely crashed. It didn't help. It was like first day of exams. But yeah, to be honest, you got OCD meds this year, and yeah, if you don't really need, yeah, exactly. If you don't need them, don't take them. I mean, the most is like I'll yap about random stuff, and like sometimes I have difficulty concentrating, but also like I usually get good grades. So like I think I'm set. I mean, I don't think it's inhibiting me that much, which is it's good. I mean, I also haven't been diagnosed. So, I mean, I probably got something like that attention deficit disorder. But again, I don't know anything like for sure. Just conjecture, self-diagnosis, which you shouldn't do, as I've just finished doing that, you know. But like my cousin, I think he got put on some ADHD meds. I don't know what kind they were, and like. He didn't like what like they were doing to him or whatever, and this was like 2 years ago, maybe last year. I can't remember when he got those meds, but like he took them for like a week and was like, I don't like this. I mean, he's a better student than I am, and I say that because we get about the same grades, but the thing is, he studies more. And, like, that's one thing that, like, I have always been horrible at, is studying. Like, I've always been crap at it. So. Yo, Zach, what's up, dude? Welcome on in. How's it going, dude? How are you doing? Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, Zach from Grand Central. I don't know why I kind of pooped on that. What's up, dude? Dude, how was Cheerful last night after I left? Dude. I'm not gonna get into that on stream, but that was, oh my gosh. Dude. Bro forgot me. Oh my good. Yes, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. Is it like still like ZAK on? Oh no, I don't even know. Dude. What did that appear as, Fluffy? Was it not on here? Dude. Did it just not appear? What the heck, Fluffy? That's kinda... Hold on, I'll redeem one for you real quick. There you go. Alright, yeah, peace out, Jacob. Thanks for stopping in. He does. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's Squid Hat. Okay. Adding time, Jacob. Come on. Alright, 36... It's 22. Okay. But, dude. I don't know what was funnier, just hearing Tearful or seeing your reaction to the camera. The last thing I remember was, I mean, I'm not going to say anything about any of his personal information, but I left probably about 10:30 British time. So, I mean, well, I'm not gonna, I don't want to talk about that on stream, but it's like, dude. Your reactions were just the funniest bit of it all, I'll say. How late did you guys stay up? Just out of curious. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. Richard again. Okay. So what do we have here? Oh, it is daily debate. Okay. Man, Fluffy were late. Yeah. Fluffy... I was surprised. Fluffy was still on when I went to bed. And, like, I got back, like, at 9 o'clock, EST. So it would have been, like, 8 Central. He was probably still going, till, like, 9 his time, which is late for Fluffy. Man, that would have been, like, 4 a.m.? Exactly. I don't know how. I struggle with, like, 7 hours. I'll be honest, I will struggle with that. I don't know how, like, folks can go with, like, no sleep. Okay, through mud. Hopefully the quags are run. But it's like, dude, I don't know how they do it. It's like, they're not human. To be fair, I did only get like 7 hours last night. I'm still doing these things. Maybe it's about 6 hours where I'm like dying to the world. But yeah, that's like one thing even for me is like with like assignments in college and all. It's like, dude, I will not stay. I've only stayed up like late to do an assignment. It's only with group work. I can't do it on my own. Like, I like sacked an assignment because I had no time to do it. And I was like, I could have stayed up till midnight. I didn't. What time? I probably got back around 9 or 10 here that night. I could have stayed until midnight to do it, but then I'd have to worry about getting like 5 hours of sleep like that night. This was back when I was in my EMT class. Which I need to actually compile all these notes. Because I need to study for the National Registry test. I legitimately need to study for it. Because you talk about me not being good with studying. I've been procrastinating getting my NREMT. I'm still this stupid add-on. I've been procrastinating getting it since I completed the class in January. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hold off until after the school year, that way I'm less busy. And then it's like, oh well, I gotta do research, and here I am. I'm like, okay. I just need to go through like a whole bunch of the study stuff. Like they have Pocket Prep, LC Ready. I have friends who have like completed the National Registry. Like one of my friends that I graduated with, she messaged me last night. I think she passed her like emergency vehicle operating test for the state. And we kind of got to talking, and she's like, oh, I mentioned that I still need to study for the end. She's like, what's the end? I was like, NREMT. And she's like, oh yeah, I have some notes if you want them. And so she sent me some notes last night. I also have another friend who lives like a ways away. Not ways away from me, like 2 hours away from me. And she has her advanced DMT. So I think it might expire because she's not doing rescue stuff. She's not doing like EMT stuff anymore. At least for the time being. She's working on getting her bachelor's. She's like a year and a half older than me, and we're graduating at the same time, different schools. So technically, I have my bachelor's a week before she will. But I also texted her like a few months ago asking what like also with her like advanced like what EMT was going. And got to talking, and she was like, oh, well, if you ever need help, just like let me know. I mean, that's like 2 people I know that willing to like help out, you know, with myself. And also have the manager at my local rescue squad also sent me some stuff, because I rode with her. I rode with her one time. It was actually, she's a black cloud, so like she always gets a lot of calls, and we had like a motorcycle accident. We had a motorcycle accident that day. Luckily, it wasn't horrible. It's not like the guy was hit. Or maybe, I mean, I don't remember what happened. But essentially, he kind of flew off his motorcycle, which is not a good thing. I mean, dude's alright. Dude's alright. Actually, me, one of the MTs, and another student, we transported the wife. She fell trying to get to her husband, and she was fine. She was just pregnant. She just wanted the baby checked. And, but, anyway, I was with the manager, or whatever her name is that day. And, I think it was after that. she like emailed me a whole bunch of like help stuff. She's like, hey, you're showing a lot of initiative in the class. Take this study stuff. So I need to go through a lot of that. I need to go through that and just study. So honestly, I would not mind either teaching or doing ENT stuff while I get my master's. The only thing is, are like the residencies, and you know, working around the residencies, which I'm sure, you know, wherever I go, they'll be willing to do. Because I'm thinking, because you don't know, I'm considering seminary, and I'm looking at I'm gonna say I'm looking at Redeemed Zoomer Seminary, the one like he's a student at. And I talked with one of the admissions people, and she was like, well, depending on your program, you either have 1 residency or 2 residencies a year. And so, like, that's like 2 weeks out of the year to be in this city in Iowa. Like, it's pretty good. So but yeah. It's just I'm a procrastinator by heart, man. It's not fun. It sucks. Like please, please, I beg of you, do not procrastinate if you're in school or in anything really. I'm horrible at it. Like I still need to update my resume. It's another thing that I'm procrastinating at. Still procrastinate, guys. You'll thank yourself in the long run. Yeah. Alright, let's get triple Quagsire. No, okay. I got Dragzire, like the double Quag. Why is my mom texting me? Oh my goodness. Like it matter. Whatever. Oh man. But I don't know. The Pokemon, please. Encounter the Pokemon, please. Thank you. But yeah. Also get sleep. I don't know how I survived like Sunday off of like 5 hours of sleep. Which is what I did, by the way. Had like 5 hours. And I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Because me, Dialga, Zach, I think Zach was, I don't remember if Zach was there or not. But we all like, no, Zach wasn't there. And then Fluffy, we all stayed up. Shiny hunting and all that. Holden was one of them. We had a fun time. We played Wordle and Uno. Cause I stopped shiny hunting as well. That night because I was like I can't concentrate on it. So. You can stick it. Whatever. But alas, alas. What else we got, man? Run, Forest, run! But yeah, it's, you know, it's one of those things. Oh, I was like, what is this supposed to be? I'm like, huh? We're definitely getting a variety of songs. There we go. Dude, Zelda, I need to replay Skyward Sword. Yeah, what do you guys think of Skyward Sword HD? I don't know if you guys played that game. I thought about getting it. I haven't gotten it yet. I've only played the Wii version. And yes, I'm one of the few people who actually enjoy the motion controls in that game. It's a fun one. You gotta love the motion controls. I don't know, man. You gotta love the motion controls in that game sometimes. I know it's a frustrating point, but it's a bit weird, yeah, but I mean, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I mean, I wouldn't like, I played a lot standing up, though. Standing up would definitely help, right? Like, I couldn't really imagine it sitting down, because, like, I don't have a lot of room. You gotta put my Wii remote, like, even when I play Wii Sports Resort, I always stand up, because it allows me to get kind of better range of motion, better feel, than just sitting down. But yeah. But I mean, I know Skyward Sword HD has like the controller aspect to it. And I'm like, dude, why? I mean, I don't know why, but like, I wonder how that is. You know, how that works. Because I mean, I can't imagine playing that game with a controller. Because it's designed completely around motion controls, which I thought was fine too. Come on, come on. Okay, there we go. There, I think we're doing a lot gooder here. I don't know, it's a lot to concentrate on with like talking and yapping and yada yada yada. At the same time as trying to get these encounters in, it's like, oh my goodness. Trying to like juggle how many things at once. I will say, I think we're about to ding dong. Just a heads up. I don't know when it's gonna come, but it's gonna come soon. Also, shout out Hyrule Warriors. That's also a game I've been working on 100%ing. That's a grind. I'm still like on the Spirit Track / Phantom Hourglass map. I don't know what's gonna happen when I get to low roll. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I think low roll's like the last one, right? Low roll is at the end of the road. I keep forgetting that the Hyrule Warriors tracks don't even have like that much progression. It's like I'm jamming out and it's still doing the there's the ding dong. All right, I'm jamming out and I'm still hearing that. So I'm gonna go and reset here. Let these games kind of load up. I gotta do an encounter on my diamond. Okay. Just set up these games. Run away from the Larvitar. That's a reasonably timed ding dong. I also never understood why the Safari Zone has like the evolution theme. I've never understood that. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of the same thing as this, where it's like, it's the same thing over and over again. I don't know. Alright, but I'm getting my diamonds set up now. Actually, I want to kind of experiment with this. Is there like a way? Hold on. Since this is something I thought about doing. It's kind of like, I mean, you'll get a full view of my desk doing this. I think my controller's here. I wonder, what would it be like? I'm thinking about like kind of getting my DS's on screen so you guys can also see like what I'm doing with my hands. Obviously, you guys are not going to see what's on my screens. I'm going to Area 5 in Platte. But I'm wondering. I shouldn't be like... Is there a way to kind of pin it down more? Okay. This is not like going like an accurate description of what's going on. See, this is my setup right here. I'm gonna change it back to what it was. Yeah. I was like, you're not gonna be able to see anything like all that well. Here, I'm also gonna. This is, I think it's crooked as well. There we go. There we go. All right. Just as a try that, see what happens. I should have done that before. Okay, buddy. Also, is my chat box not working? Do. Okay, it does work. It does. Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay. I guess I can continue now. Let me get my counter back up. There we go. I needed my controllers. Don't help. There we go. Let's get started with the games. I guess you can call them. Or like the Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury. That's like another interesting one that I haven't tried out. Isn't like Bowser's Fury supposed to be like open world or something? I don't know, like that's exactly what it's supposed to be. But, I mean, it seems like a cool concept if you ask me. I don't know, I'm just a nerd. All that fun stuff. But I'll say this, I've probably said this before, I haven't said it on this stream, but definitely maybe my last stream. It's refreshing to be back, like, it's refreshing to be in Fire Elite Green. This is like, these are like a game that I've always kind of like, I don't say revered, but it's like, I never played these games before, and I've always seen people shiny hunt on these games. It's like, this is really neat. Yo, long time no see, Belgium. Right, imagine. How are you doing today? I mean, I know how you were doing earlier, but how are you doing now? I remember you said it was like a national holiday for you. What national holiday, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, I don't know, you know, I don't know about anything in America where July 21st is a national holiday. Guess we'll be running the Hidden Village test right here. See how this goes. It kind of fits a Safari Week, I don't know. Oh, to the first king to the oath? Nice. Nice, okay. That's interesting. Nice, okay. Well, that's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I know you said it was a national holiday. I just didn't know what it was for. That's neat. It's like insane to me, like, hearing about, like, yeah, 13 years now, our current king. Oh, so it's like the current king. Nice, okay. That's, oh, actually, first king and current king. That's really cool. That's really cool. That's one thing, it's like, it's always cool hearing about, like, different European countries that still has, like, their monarchies. Like, the other day I saw on Twitter something about Spain's, princess, who's, like, first in line to the throne. And she's like, well, and, like, that's, like, really cool. Like, cause I didn't realize Spain still had a monarchy. I mean, even just for talking, I wasn't really sure that. I keep forgetting that Belgium also still has their monarchy, which, I mean, it's something that I find fascinating. Because, I mean, I feel like you only, at least from an American perspective, you only really hear about Britain, you know? So, I mean... Yeah, I mean, that's been going along for a long time. I mean, there was like a 20-year gap when Cromwell cut off Charles I's head. But, you know... After that, it's, you know, been pretty normal. I mean, we shook things up with George III, but I mean... But yeah, that's like one thing, is that like both King Charleses, this is me being a history nerd, both King Charleses, like, they shut down Parliament. Like, well, Charles III shut down Parliament. Or disband Parliament. How long has this Parliament even been going on for? I don't know. I mean, I'm not British. I'm not British, so I don't know. But it's like, you know, you have Charles I shuts down Parliament, disbands Parliament, starts a civil war where he gets killed. Really executed. And, then Charles II disbands Parliament. And then, like, gets everyone in line. And what's Charles III gonna do? I'm curious. I don't know, I'm being a nerd at this rate. Nerd. It's fine. Get me out to chorus's theme. That's like something that's also like really cool. It's chorus. I don't know. I keep thinking of, you know, I mean, I just recently watched like a whole bunch of like Gen 5 retrospectives like while shiny hunting. And I love Gen 5, it's my favorite generation. I mean, my Unova was my first game. Well, White specifically. And so I have a special affinity for Unova. Like, I remember, like, this shows how late I got into Pokemon. Excuse me, the first time I played Flat, I think it was, I had a Rapidash on my team, and my Rapidash was kind of my ace. It was the only Pokemon I ever really used. Got to a really high level. I never beat the Elite Four, in case you couldn't tell. But I got there. I restored to Plat many times since, but the first time I played through. Okay, Spain, Belgium, Netherlands, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden have monarchies with no real power at all. Okay, so yeah, it's so like interesting. Wow, okay. So just like purely constitutional. Not even constitutional at that rate. That's interesting. Commonwealth, but it's mostly the same. Yeah, I know the king holds like doesn't hold a lot of real power anymore. Interesting. Well, big. Okay, that's interesting now. I mean, I guess it makes sense why, you know, if they're just figureheads. But yeah, but that's really interesting. Oh, we have alright, ad break coming up. I'll finally get get something to drink. I mean, it's like I've had something to drink the entire time. I just haven't taken a sip from it. That's the one thing I've noticed about Safari Week hunting. Is like, oh my goodness, I'm usually like drinking something when I hunt, but not during Safari Week. Andorra, Liechtenstein, and Monaco are principalities. Okay. Luxembourg is a Grand Duchy. Okay. Waiting for Nepal at the Vatican. Which, I mean, according to the CGP Grey video, the Pope is the King of Vatican City. So. Yeah, hold on. I don't think Italy has anything, right? I mean, last time I heard about an Italian king was like during the whole thing with Mussolini. So, I mean, I don't think. Probably after Fascist Italy, I'm not sure if they've had a monarchy. I mean, well, you guys know what I mean. Obviously, Mussolini wasn't a monarch in Italy. There's also some really interesting stuff about him having, like, all sorts of interesting diseases. I'm just gonna leave it at that with Mussolini. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Brunei, Oman, and Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I knew Saudi Arabia was a monarchy. I didn't know about Brunei and Oman, Bahrain, Jordan. I know Jordan has a king. Kuwait, Malaysia, Morocco was somehow gotcha. Interesting story. I'm pretty sure my uncle met the. I'm pretty sure he met the Princess of Jordan. Or at least back in like the 90s. Like obviously not like if there's one today, but I think in the 90s he like met the Princess of Jordan, the then princess, which is interesting. I'd have to ask more about it, but I mean that's like kind of a cool thing. And then my cousin, like, heard he lived in the Middle East from some time. He was like, "Oh, were you in Kansas?" I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing, man?" Anyway, we have ads starting soon. That'll be a stretch break. I'm not gonna use the bathroom or anything, but I guess I'll see you guys following the ads whenever they start. We're talking Cambodia, Japan, and Thailand are Asian monarchies. Japan's still a monarchy? What? That's really interesting. Okay. Then no, like, again, the last one I really heard of was like Hirohito, like for World War II. But even then, it's like the guy I remember learning in 7th grade. Okay, well I'll do this encounter and I'll stop. The guy who I learned about in like 7th grade, that was Hideki Tojo. He was the kind of guy we learned about for Japan, in like World War II. Not even Hirohito. Though I did see that like cool picture with MacArthur. Was it MacArthur? Or was it McCarthy? I think it was MacArthur. Standing next to Emperor Hirohito after Truman dropped the nukes. Which is like, oh my goodness. I have a Gatorade right now instead of tea because my tea's steeping. Tonga, Eswatini, and Lesotho, and Vatican City, yeah. I didn't know, yeah, it's... The Vatican City one is interesting because it follows the offices of the Pope, if I'm not wrong. And I'm like, that's interesting. So you have like an elected monarchy, which I mean... Oh man. Which like... I don't know, this is like Queen Amidala. Hey, they have Shiny Land, yeah. Again, different provinces. This is the province right here in Virginia. So is that absolute power, Belgium, or yeah? Does Shiny Land have absolute power? Is it an absolute monarchy? All right. Definitely checking through. Snap, just why not? Over the shiny gods, I guess? Yeah. Jeez. A brutal dictatorship if I've ever seen one. It's brutal. I don't know what law I broke. I broke something. I don't know what it was I broke. Alright, I'm here complaining. We're about to hit double odds. What's it? Let me check. What is double odds of victory? Is it 388? I think it's 388. It is. Alright, no, it's 384. So it's 384. I don't believe that's divisible by 6, is it? No, it's not. The 384 will be it. Okay, y'all. Welcome back. I was just doing some math to try to figure out when double odds is. It's 63. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah. I mean, I put it on Chansey. Now, of course, it's my. I guess I would love a shiny Chansey, but I'm putting Chansey in as more of a placeholder. because I really don't care what I get. This is like another Safari week for me. I don't care what I get. So I'm putting Chansey in as a placeholder, just because I feel like, at least to me, I think, yeah, I can't say four letter F words. So we're not talking about what I feel. If you guys don't care about what I feel, I think, in my opinion, I think that Chansey really represents Safari Week in the Safari Zone. And so that's why I kind of put Chansey as in to say, oh yeah, I'm hunting Safari Week. So that's kind of what Chansey there represents. So of course I'm gonna change it. Like, I believe I have this set for like, no, actually I do. I think this one is set for Fire Rat. But like before, I was looking for like according to the last phase, I was looking for a shiny Chansey and Pearl. which funny enough, the random thing that I used actually guessed what phase my first shiny would be on, being Pearl. But it's not like you can get a shiny Chansey in the Safari Zone in Pearl. It's crazy. We're about to hit 16K, y'all. Big numbers. But that's right, I feel like we're gonna get a 1%. I was like, I've been getting cooked. So yeah. Yeah, he used to just Hyrule Warriors having like the same progression like throughout. I was like, oh my gosh, like what is this song? It just repeats. I think it does change up. Yeah, this one does change up. But it's like on other ones, it's like, dudes, what the heck? Events? What is this? Tomorrow night. Alright, we're officially over 16K, by the way. Big numbers. Big numbers. But yeah, we're gonna have to tighten up, get some cool stuff. I was talking about former band director. He's actually in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory play that I meant. He's playing Willy Wonka. I was in the other day, and I mentioned the shiny barrel. He's like, dude, that's so cool that you're still doing the shiny hunting stuff. Like, you think so? But like, I think he asked me if I was still playing Pogo, because apparently Mario Kart Tour is shutting down soon, and he still plays it. He and the woman who's like our backstage person, like, they still play Mario Kart Tour, which is like crazy to me. Ever since I figured out it's like the later you go, it's like pay to win. I think I gotta stop playing it. And so like I think I'd stop playing Mario Kart Tour. But apparently now it's gonna be shut down soon. He was like, dude. He's like, dude, if this happens to Pokemon Go, I'm done. I'm done with it all. I mean, but it's like, I mean, but it's really cool. Like, he and I used to play Pogo a lot back in like when I was in high school. Cause I mean, he was a professor of mine. I would say professor. He was a teacher of mine. I don't think he's a. I don't think you're a professor when you're teaching at like a public high school. That'd be depressing. To be fair, I did have a doctor. Well, actually, she was one of my teachers. But there was a Dr. So-and-so. I'm not gonna say her name, but there was Dr. So-and-so in one of my classes, in high school. Which, I mean, yeah, but still you're community college, professor, which is like, I mean, sure, if you want to get your doctorate and teach community college, I mean, no shame. But I mean, it's not what I would have expected. And then now I'm in college / university, and everyone has their doctorate, which is interesting, but I think I'm trying to think. I've maybe had like one professor who did not have their doctorate. Yeah, I had one. Technically, my advisor also doesn't have his. My freshman advisor also doesn't have his doctorate, but I never had him as a professor. So I'm trying to like do math, which is weird, a weird thing to do, but I don't know. Did not shuffle? Okay, it did shuffle. I was like, this is weird. Because, like, all these songs that you guys have been hearing, I added, like, recently. I'm like, why are these playing? To be fair, I did that a lot at one time, so that might help. I thought that side there was a shiny scissor. Looking at the playback, I'm like, what? It's so, probably because it's so green. I'm like... Dude, what do you guys think of Mario Kart World now? I haven't played that game in like a year. Because I was not like all that impressed with the world when it first came out. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it's like, you know, once I got done like with the Grand Prix, I was like, I don't really feel like doing anything else. I didn't know much about I didn't try much of the roaming though, and no knockout tours here. Seriously, what do you guys think of it? I'd love some opinions on Mario Kart World if you guys have played it or still play it. Or if you still play it. Maybe I'll like record a Grand Prix tonight. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping to get to 20k tonight. I'm not gonna do it on stream. I'm planning on ending stream off at like 18k. I don't want to get too crazy, as I do have reading I want to get done after stream because I'm a nerd. But I mean, because I'm a nerd and I like reading. So what, guys? Call me a loser. But now I got reading I want to get done. So I'll probably be AFKing for distortions during that. Though I might bring it to rehearsal tonight because I don't know how busy I'll be. So who knows? Maybe I'll like read till, 4. Chant for a bit. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Because I'm taking a break from research and all. And technically my time's up for it. But I am taking a break for Safari Week. And it's just gotta get my deliverable. I don't know. Maybe I'll play some maybe I'll record some knockout tours. I don't know. But you get more Xenoblade music. It's something else I should stream. Obviously not this week. It's Safari Week. And you know, eventually. I mean, yeah, really good game. I was just singing its praises to I'm Just Jacob. He was in chat earlier. I was in VC with him. I was singing the Xenoblade series praises to him. It's a series I really enjoy. I love the Xenoblade Chronicles series. I need to grind more on 2 to get like that last blade. I did it for like 5 minutes. I think because I was like shiny hunting. I think, yeah, because I was shiny hunting while grinding for that, while I was trying to beat the Relentless Arteron, I died. But I tried unlocking the blades, nothing. I was like, you kidding me? Why? How could this happen to me? The last is fun. But yeah, I mean, the music's great. Like, half the songs in this playlist, I mean, that's an exaggeration, but a lot of the songs in this playlist are from the Xenoblade series. So you can't tell, I like the games. I need to play 3. I'm not listening to any of the soundtrack on 3 because I don't want to be spoiled on it. Because I should probably get 3 and play it. Also, there's X. I can get X Definitive Edition as well. but still. That was a weird thing right there for my fire red. Just go right to the. I mean, obviously I pressed the button to make it do that. I was like, really, really, that's what we're doing. Like, come on. I don't know. I need to find some stuff to record because I'm thinking about working on like another channel, another VOD channel. I guess also on Twitch, but like for YouTube. And it's like I want to kind of have the idea of like discussing stuff. Like, I can go more in depth if you guys want me to. I'm not gonna go crazy because I don't believe that my Twitch streams are really the intended audience for that channel. Unless you have the same weird like interest niche that I do. But kind of like talking while playing games, like having stuff on the background, sounds game audio. Like I have like over an hour footage from Hard Space Shipbreaker, but I think of like other games doing that. I was thinking of Wind Waker, putting on some Wind Waker, maybe some Twilight Princess, replay some Twilight Princess, I don't know. Wrath or Tears. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I was also like, when I was talking about like playing the Knockout Tour, so maybe like getting some footage from that. I don't know, I need more storage. Like, I really do need more storage. So that's my only thing with it. Like, I need to delete a lot of the videos from my computer. Because I need to back them up again into I need to back them up again into my laptop. Or something. Either my laptop's gonna run out of storage. Because I've been transferring everything to my external hard drive. Like I think it's like a Dolphin or whatever it's called. Seagate. It's a Seagate, I think. And I've been transferring like all my PLA videos to that. So, but it's like I also don't want to delete them from my PC until like I transfer them to like to like a laptop or something else that's backed up. And maybe I just need to get like another hard drive. I don't know. And like I could always like upload them all to YouTube privately, but I also don't want to go to like, you know, I could like have a separate channel called Vialzo Dump. I don't know, like, because I mean, you can download videos off of YouTube. I've done it before. Good thing my VOD channel exists, because I remember for the Force of the Natures video, I completely like missed the ball because before I remember before I edited the video, right? I don't know if I've told the story. So this is like last year when I was like working on putting out the Force of Nature video, right? I edited the video, had it ready to go. I just never exported it into my computer. And never exported it. I go to export it, right? And then, like, the second half of, like, my video, well, not the second half, but, like, the entire Namor's portion of the video was, like, gone. Because I used clips because I used my VOD from my final PLA stream. And it's like, or maybe it was, like, some of the other, like, PLA ones. So I was like, I had to find the VODs where I got the shinies. And then, like, re-download them. I mean, it's a good thing I have my VOD channel, because if I didn't have my VOD channel, like, I'd be screwed. It's like, oh my goodness. What? I mean, that's kind of a fun story, but it's like, I mean, I'm glad I have my VOD channel. But you know, and like everything I can copy to my computer from it. Kind of makes me upset I didn't stream the Mess Spread Hunt, and I'm not going to. I'm too far in to start streaming it at like triple digits. Just like want to be like, just pass triple digits on this height you never seen before. Nah, I can't do that. If I stream Shiny Honey, it's probably gonna be like Reggie Gigas or something. I think I've streamed it before. But I'll probably stream a lot more Switch stuff. Or I can stream Manaphy as well. That actually would be a good one to stream, Manaphy. I did get Darkrai off stream. For those of you guys who don't know. I got it like over a month ago. I've been too lazy to edit the video. I've been busy shiny hunting. But no, I think after Safari Week, I'm just gonna crunch and just edit everything that I need to edit. So I'll make the Safari Week video, which at this rate is gonna be like 2 shinies. The rate I'm going. And I'll edit the Force of Nature video, not the Force of Nature, the Darkrai and Shaman video. And I'll do the Darkrai and Shaman video, and then I'll do Safari Week, Darkrai and Shaman, and then after Darkrai and Shaman, oh my gosh, that's 2 Azumarill in a row. I mean, it's not like one on the Diamond and one on the Pearl, but I'm pretty sure my Diamond encountered 2 Azumarill in a row. That's insane. That's rarer than a shiny. I guess not really, because it's not like, my Pearl also had the rolls. I don't know, that's so insane though. But at any rate, I don't know why but then I'll do the episode 12, like getting to 200. Getting to 200 on PLI. And like now it's like, I think I just need to grind for distortions. There's nothing for me to do, man. Like, I mean, I'm not saying like that. I have other lines I need to complete. Like, I need the Pichu line, Infernape line. I need Infernape, I should say. Cherim. The Clefairy line, Rotom. The Nose Pass line. I need Overquill. There are a lot of Pokemon I still need. I still need the rest of the evolutions. Remoraid and Artillery. And this Avalugg. Rufflet. I still need like a lot of these Pokemon. But again, it's only like doing the math right now. Actually, I can do it another way. Take away 6 from 201. Take away 6 from 201, that's 195. That's like 30 left. 29 actually, it's 29 to be specifically. Going for 95. So yeah, 29 left. Take away Magnemite, the 3 fossils left remaining. So that's 25. 24 when you take away Unknown. That's like 24 Pokemon left. Which is nuts. That are like normal. And then, so yeah, we're really moving away from PLA. It's crazy how fast it's going, you know. But yeah, I'm hoping to be done by May, or at least by this time. I don't know. Since I'm probably gonna still be here during grad school, I mean, I still want to end it around grad school because again, I'm on this new transition in my life. But you know, it's not something to be like heavily aiming for. I mean, I want it to be done before grad school, but still. Because like I'll always kind of remember. I think I'll always remember PLA Living X to be like the journey I undertook during my 4-year degree. I don't know. I'm trying to be sentimental with it. You guys are making it work. It made me mad. Made me upset. But it's like, this is nice to do. At least something to do on the side. Before, like, I'm out there with the family. I mean, it's like, I want a family. I want a family, you know, it's all that. But it's like, there's no kidding that you just having a girlfriend. Like, there's gonna be a lot less time for this sort of stuff, you know? Compared to when, like, I actually am married with kids, and it's like, dude, oh my goodness, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of stuff still. I don't mind sharing these moments. I'm sure, hopefully, then I'll be able to share some amazing moments with you guys as well. Of course, family and other stuff will have to come first. I mean, I love doing this, but there's stuff that's way more important. You know. But that was like, that was an interesting thing. It's like, when I got my most recent PLA shiny, it was a shiny Rhydon out of Distortions. I got it yesterday, I want to say. I believe I got it yesterday. No, that was an earlier post for Richard. Yeah, I'm a Redeem Zoomer. Yeah, I've actually met Redeem Zoomer. I'll tell you the story if you guys want me to. And my first, like, YouTuber that I met, which is pretty crazy. But, and so yeah, if I ever say something about Richard, I probably mean Redeem Zoomer. Just because he and I are on first name basis, pretty cool. I don't know if he'd recognize me as Vialza, but still. I'm actually gonna put my headphones on for Spirit Crucible all this. It's such a good song. But like, I was scrolling on X, right, and I actually saw this girl. It's like, oh, I was like holding like X amount of babies at church, and like now I have baby fever. I'm like felt, and I was like that or something like that. I was talking to myself about it. Yeah, I talk to myself. That's what I think. Because I feel like again, I don't feel. Again, I gotta stop saying, but what I feel, I think, I perceive to myself, to me, what I believe it's like the words, not only my forming the words in my mouth, and making the effort to form them, to pronounce them, to say them, but also hearing them back in my ear, because I've the double task, or the double brain power of not only forming the words and thinking and saying and all that, but also the added benefit of hearing them back into my own ear. And that's why I like to think aloud, because it helps me think better. And I was thinking a lot about, like, yeah, I want a lot of kids. And I like got the shiny. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking about wanting like 10 kids. Obviously an exaggeration. I don't know about that many, but still, I got baby fever. Actually, the same time I met Richard. By the way, we're about over double odds. Let's check this encounter, because this will determine if we're over double odds or not. Actually, no, we are over double odds. No, we are, because it's 84, not 88. We're over double odds, y'all. Oh my goodness. Crazy that we've been spending this long doing this. Like, what the heck? Why does Pocket Monster know Sparkle? We get a Sparkling or Pocket Monsters or whatever. We're about to ding dong. We get Trooper. So I guess the next mark is my P-Dove. I don't remember when I got the P-Dove, but I got it at some point. I think it was like 18451. And so we'll be passing the P-Dubs the next mark. And then the temple, and then at that rate, this will be officially my longest hunt. Obviously not by time. Darkrai still has that cake, but But not by time, but by encounters total. Because this is past all my 1496 hunts. We'll see what Mesprit does. We'll see what Mesprit does in a few weeks. We'll see what Mesprit does, and then, but again, it's PETA, which I think is like 18,500 approximately, and I think Temple, which is like 20,800. I want to say it's 20,809. If that's the actual number, I'd be amazed. And I want to say PETA is 18,451. I'm actually looking this up now. So yeah, I'll need to scroll down for this, boys. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I was right. 18,451 for Medley, the shiny PETA of. Okay, I was a little bit off for the temple. The temple is 20,689. So yeah, we're still ways off. But I mean, so. Oh no. Okay. Hold on, I gotta refresh this. I'm sorry, y'all. This is gonna loop. And that's like a pet peeve of mine when it loops. Okay. Good, Scarby found a boss. Alright, we're not listening to Spirit Push Wappa, so we're putting the headphones off. But yeah, dude, I'm ready to move now with this music. I mean, Spiritual Alpha is nice and peaceful. It's like this. It's like, dude, I'm jamming. Give me energy, man. I might get 17k on stream, like the next 100 after that. It'd probably be 17,100, I think, is what I'll get to. We'll see if I do that. I mean, we're gonna be ding-donging soon. I'm not sure if I really want to go all the way to 18k. I mean, I want to hit it tonight. I want to hit 18k tonight, don't get me wrong. I'm not sure if I want to do it on stream. I have other stuff I need to do today. We'll see. But I mean, what do I call it? If I hit 2:30, call it 3 o'clock. Read for an hour. Then maybe shut some more before play practice. Question is, I don't know how busy I'll be during play practice. That's my main concern. I don't know how busy I'll be. Because we're doing choreo tonight, and I don't know what we're doing and when. Oh yeah, because they still had to figure out. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I mean, we'll probably be practicing some of my songs. The songs I'm in. Play at the end of Act 1 song, most definitely. I'm also expecting, You Got What You Want, which is the song when Violet dies, and I play Violet's father, so I expect that one to also be practiced. Because that's something that they have not learned yet. At least the kids playing the Oompas. They haven't learned that. I don't know if I'll have to do anything for that though. Even so, it won't be long because I'm not in the song for Or long. So, I don't know how busy I'll be. Like, right, so I've been reading a lot during downtime at practice. I've been doing a lot of reading. So I'm trying to go through apps like books now. Like I'll actually tell you that I'm gonna be reading. This is like proves how much of a nerd I am. I've been reading John Calvin's Institutes of the Christian Religion. And like my original goal was to have them in May. And then I went on the like conference in April. And of course the day I fly out was the day I hit like a 40-page long chapter. And if you've ever read Calvin, which I don't think you have, but if you, for some reason you have, you know it takes a long time. You can probably tell just by the content of what I'm describing, it's a long read. And so I hit the 40-page long chapter when I'm supposed to be going to the airport and flying out to New York. It's like, you kidding me? And so because of that trip, I stopped until like the end of the school year. And so I've finally been picking it up again, and I've done the math. If I read 20 pages a day, oh, it's like right now it's 21 to 22. Welcome back, boy from Belgium. If I read 21 to 22 pages a day, I finish the book by the time I got to go back to school, and I think that's my goal now. But again, I still need to read like 20-some pages a day, which is like, I don't want to do that. It's a lot. But no, I'm gonna stuck with the long chapters right now, which are like 40 pages long. It's like, dude, slow up, please. But anyway, welcome back, boy from Belgium. I don't know what you went off to do, but it was good. Probably eating. It's like 7 o'clock your time. Because I forget, continental Europe is not in Britain time zone. Yeah, dinner makes sense. Gotta eat some food. This food's great. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna have, because I think my mom will be here. So she's not gonna be fixing anything. But I think by the time my dad gets back, it'll be too late for her to fix anything before I have to leave. So, I mean, I'll probably just fix myself like a sandwich or something. Actually, no, we have a leftover slice. We still have another leftover slice of pizza, I think, from last night. So I might have that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. I'm not overly concerned. Hey, what I'm surprised about. That's how I haven't ding-donged yet. I mean, I have ding-donged, but like, during this set, I should say. Okay, we're about to. That's all I need to know. We're about to ding-dong. I don't know what game. Because, I mean, yeah, my leaf green is low, but you never know. My diamond and my pearl could, like, ding-dong before. That's the one thing I really like about Heart Gold Safari, is that there's no ding-dong. So yeah, I guess predictions on what game ding-dongs. I really thought my pearl was about to right there. That was a long time to get an encounter. I was like, we're about to get a ding-dong. I'm really scared about that Kangaskhan though. Like, more than likely, it's not gonna be shiny, but, like, what if it is? I've heard, I mean, I never found a shiny Kangaskhan before, but I've heard horror stories, not horror stories, I know how difficult it's to catch in Kanto. I'm also getting Ho-Oh and Lugia. I mean, almost getting them. Am I like in Heart Gold? In Soul Silver? I don't know if I double counted that. That was weird. It may have been like one of the times it was like delayed. Who knows? I need one more feather. Oh, for Pokopia! Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Nice, yeah, dude. Oh, quarters of time. Yeah, good luck with that, dude. From what I can tell, Pokopia is a grind. Pokopia, man. So, like, have you played any Animal Crossing at all, Belgium? Just out of curiosity. Already got them shiny. Nice, yeah. Okay, because it seems to me like Pokopia is like, at least how it was advertised, it's like Pokemon Animal Crossing. That's why I didn't get it. I was like, I already have Animal Crossing. Why would I get Pokopia? But I don't know, maybe there's something more. I'd have to talk to Ellinja. I'd have to talk to Ellinja. She's a lot more of the Animal Crossing person, I think. I did have a laugh though, I guess back to John Calvin, which is a really weird transition. I was gonna buy Horizons to wait for Pokopia. No, makes sense. Makes sense. I have Horizons. I really enjoy it. I don't know if there's a Switch 2 version at all, but if there is, I don't have that. But, in back to John Calvin, as weird as that transition is, I was reading some Calvin, and, like, I guess he misspelled, there is one. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Oh, ding-donged. Okay. Let me, do the encounter. I was reading John Calvin, and there's one part where he, misspelled sin as Finn. And I was like, ha, Ellinja. When that appeared, I was like, okay. I don't know. She's like the only Finnish person I know, and I wouldn't say no Ellinja, but I've interacted with her. I just remember on Discord the other day, and like, Discord mobile does this like really weird thing, where like, it'll give you a notification, like all the way up, like whenever you friend someone, and it's like they sent you a message, even though it was nothing. So like, when Ellinja friended me, I guess I saw it on Discord mobile, and I got it, and I see like Ellinja, like her profile picture, and I was like, I assumed she was waving, and so like I automatically kept tapping, and I was like, I actually did the first wave. I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird, kind of embarrassing. And so one of the guys in the Operation Reformation server from Richard, one of the guys I met on that trip where I actually met Richard, I friended him, and he accepted the friend request, and I knew it, and I was like, okay, it's a fake out, I'm not gonna wave. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing. Yeah, maybe I need to play some more Paper Mario. My vote. Here's some more of this awesome music. Alright, I can continue now. Games are all set up. Let's continue. I did my DSs first. That was really weird. This would be weird because I'm gonna have to like, yeah, go ahead and move my hand to my mouse. Let's try that one. But yeah, we're back on the grind. But shall we stop? Who knows? Who knows when we're gonna stop? We're gonna start whenever I decrease though. Could be anytime. Anytime, y'all. Who knows? That's the one thing I really like about the 1,000 Year Door remake is like the soundtrack. Oh my goodness. I mean, it was amazing finally playing 1,000 Year Door for the first time. It's a game I've always wanted to play as a kid. It was amazing finally being able to play it. But, what's with the Paper Mario songs? What? Yeah, I didn't also play the original Paper Mario. If you guys don't know, this is a Paper Mario song right here. By the way, also, another game I've actually been thinking about playing. And this is literally from a Twitter post. I've been thinking about like picking up Stardew Valley. And like I checked my Steam and it was like I have enough money in there to buy Stardew Valley. I've been thinking about picking it up. You guys ever play it? Ever play Stardew? But like even reading the thing, it's like, okay, like you inherit your grandfather's farm plot. I'm like, dude, this sounds awesome. Because like, my grandfather has a farm, you know? Granted, it's a cow farm, but still. Got cattle. So. That's something I'm not sure I could do. Because I mean. That's one thing is like, I'll go to the store and I'm like, I don't want to think about, you know. I like meat, I just don't want to think about where it comes from. You know? That's the. So like, I'm not sure like, how much I'd be able to like raise cows and then send them off to be killed. Which, to be fair, they have a good life on the farm. It's just, you know, they've had to bring slaughter to eat. I'm not sure if I could do that, but I've helped them around and it's nice getting the hay together. I've helped them out with like fencing, like the electric fence. I need to have a better grip though, some better grip strength though, because cutting that wire is actually like really difficult. Like, hold it, like, pretty easily, and then, like, I'll go in with my multi-tool that I got confiscated when I went to Mississippi. Because I left it in my backpack like an idiot. So TSA got it. I mean, I can get another multi-tool somewhere. But it's like, I tried cutting on my multi-tool, even with his, like, fencing pliers. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, this is actually, like, really difficult to cut. I mean, yeah, but it's metal, so obviously. But I mean, it still surprised me. So I was like, you gotta be out there early. Early. And, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. I enjoyed helping him out. I really did. I haven't helped him out since last summer though, or maybe a little bit in the winter. I honestly can't remember. Maybe it was like a fall break or something. I don't remember if I'm being honest. Maybe it was over Thanksgiving break? My sophomore year? Or maybe it was that winter. Maybe it was that winter. Yeah, that was probably that winter was the last time. So I got busy for the first part of the summer. That coffee job last summer. Winter break, I was busy with EMT. That actually makes sense. Plus it was snowing. I'll get out. Don't get me started on that. One thing you'll learn about me is I despise snow. With roads freezing and all that. So it was an interesting experience with the Zoom EMT class. That was entertaining. The teacher didn't realize that his timer was gonna run out because like the Zoom time limit. And so right in the middle, he just disconnected, and we were all laughing. We were like, oh, I guess class is over. But then he ended up hosting another Zoom, and it's like, okay, whatever. And I had my professor and other friends, like, giving me crap. Well, my professor giving me crap. And, like, some of my friends from her class, coming in and messing with me. But I was taking it in the middle of my exam slot. I was able to take it early, my exam early, because of the class. But my professor, she gave me a lot of crap for it. But, I mean, fair enough. I mean, I'm skipping her exam for another class. But she gave me a lot of crap. And, like, one of my classmates who I was friends with, he just graduated back in May. He got behind me. And my teacher was like, Jacob, who was that? Who was that behind you? I'm like, yeah, some guy in my class. I was at school. I didn't, you know, because roads are too slick, you know, because of the snow that happened either that night or the night before. So, but I think it cleared up the next day. Yeah, because the next day was my last exam, I believe. And, like, I had already moved out stuff, like, for me to, like, kind of go home. So I think I had just enough clothes up there that night. I think I just had just enough clothes up there to get me through, like, the day of that exam. And then my plan was to go home, because I had the EMT thing, because the EMT class was like 5 minutes from my house, maybe a little bit longer than that, just on the other side of town. And I had a classmate once who pulled hair out of one of it. What? Alright, you gotta tell the story behind that one. You gotta tell the story behind that one. That's crazy. But, I mean, I thought I was going to come home. But I wasn't able to because of the snow. And plus there was no need to because my EMT teacher canceled the class. And so I was, like, walking around the next day in sweatpants, which was, like, in stainer, like, wood stainer stained sweatpants. I'm like, dude. Because I'm free. Yeah, I was wearing the sweatpants while I was helping my dad stain, like, I guess it was our back porch or something like that. I get flashbacks when I hear the beginning of the song. Because I've watched, like, Trigger Conroy's, Poppy video, like, where, like, he gets, like, Poppy in Xenoblade 2 so many times, and it opens with the song. I'm like, oh my goodness. Let me show it to Torgoth. Basically, we had two different classes for student subjects. The normal class and the quiet class. Okay. I was in the quiet one and everything was chill. Alright. Got to the quiet class. I mean, it sounds like a nice group of dudes. I'm saying just dudes. There's probably some girls in there as well. But still, it sounds like a chill group. Normal levels, on the other hand, yeah, it's just certain students. There's one girl, she laughs too much and doesn't, yeah, that seems typical. Seems very typical. Dude, I just, like, kind of thought, just went, like, thinking around, I guess associating my brain. They had an art class and she got mad at the teacher after a debate or something. Oh, lovely. Oh, this is fun. Debate about smelling the color 9. I don't know. You got the level of heat that you pulled the hair out of the air of the cheek. That's insane. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Dude, that's like, wow. I didn't see my classmate after any, wow. I can imagine why. Jeez. That's something new. That is something new. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure Vaughn, she was at the boarding school with me as well, and she got... Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Golly. That's crazy. What the heck, Belgium? Oh my gosh. Jeez. I don't remember any stories quite like that. Another student also threw a chair. One else gets them once. Yeah, one of my dads. But not one of my dad. Well, I guess he works with my dad now. But one of my friend's dads, like, was a teacher, and I think there was a story about him throwing a chair. Oh yeah. No, of course. I mean, I don't know if this is like public school for you, but even like with what I've heard of a public school, yes, students need to get medicated. It's like, oh my gosh. And the poor teachers don't get paid enough for it. I mean, at least in America. You know. So it's like, you know, you gotta feel bad for like the teachers sometimes. It's like, jeez. Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, I got a lot of respect for teachers. Got a lot of respect for them. Because, like, even, like with COVID, I mean, that's what I was talking about last year, like, COVID just screwed a whole lot of stuff up with, like, with kids now. I think whether it be, like, behavioral or developmental. Like, it's, you know, I got a lot of respect for teachers. But I mean, but yeah, I mean, I've heard enough about public school from my sister. It's like, jeez, like, really stuff really changed after I graduated. But it still felt like that meme was like you graduate high school and like your school like turns into like a freaking 5-star resort, like by how much it's gotten fancied up. Like I kind of felt that because like after I graduated, like my class graduated, like they painted like the doors and all that in the front of the school like something different and kind of made it all look like nice and pretty. I'm like, dang, bro, they got a new like display sign. Electric display sign or whatever it is. I'm like, dude, like this is fancy. Like, come on. But even so, I think like a lot of like the stuff has gone downhill. It's like, jeez. I can't really talk about after COVID because I was never there after COVID. I mean, I was, but not my senior year. I was never in high school my senior year. And like, this is not me like saying like skip school. It's just like all of my classes were, my one high school class was online, and then my other classes were at the community college. So I just never went to my high school my senior year. So I wasn't skipping class. I was still doing all the work and classes and all that. But anyway, but yeah. So was basically really excited, I guess, for this year, as Teenieritis is probably gonna step in full scope. Which I'm taking a lighter load these next few years, so. Yeah, graduated in 20. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, of course it was like a funeral. Of course, I cannot imagine graduating in 2020. Anyway, guys, ad break coming up soon. I'll see you guys following the ads. I mean, unless you have like Turbo or something. But yeah, that's like, I feel so bad for everyone who graduated in 2020. I was talking with someone the other day who graduated in 2020. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, I imagine it was like a funeral. Like, oh, like, it's like, I feel so bad for like, it was a bad year for everyone, because if you were well along enough in school, if you're along well enough in school, the thing is, you just lost a lot of your high school stuff. Sure, you may have learned a lot of basic stuff to where, you know, you got fine. You probably able to get through well enough going to college or whatever. But still, you missed out on like some of your formative like memories. I don't say formative memories, but like your big memories, like graduating, prom, homecoming. But like, also, I really feel bad for like the kids who just started school in like the 2019 school year. 2019 to 2020. Dude, those kids got screwed. Like, they're who I really feel bad for. Because, I mean, those are the years where you're learning basic addition, learning how to read, learning how to write. Like, comprehension skills that you're getting screwed out of because you're not in school. It's brutal. It's also crazy, like, seeing the kids, like, these days, and how fast time flies. Like, that last, like, week of June into July when I was in Milwaukee with, a General Assembly with Redeem Zoomer, and one of the folks that came, he brought his wife and, their kids, and, like, the oldest one was, like, born in 2020. I'm like, how are you this big? Like, how do you exist? I'm like, dude. I was like, she was born in 2020. I was like, man, that hurts. That hurts. Alright, I gotta sit down and end this off. That ended it off, but I gotta make some more progress, y'all. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I don't know if you guys can tell. So, I might have to end it at, I don't want to end it this early, but I might have, so anyway guys, welcome back. I feel like I might be losing my voice, so I don't want to end it this early. I'd like to keep on pushing. But I might need to end it at 17,100. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, we are past odds, so we'll see what happens here. I mean, I can't imagine. I was in 9th grade when COVID started. I'm like, that was rough as well. The 2020 to 21 school year was like a breeze. I was like The one thing I remember from it, well, not the one thing, I remember some more things, but that was the year I actually moved my desk over here to the side of the room. If you can see where my American flag is at, my desk, like my desk and all that, where my computer is, it used to be like over there. And it was like in 2020 where I actually moved it over here. Like, you know, I would get out of bed. Because, like, until school started, pretty much, in 2020, at least for the 2020-21 school year, I was, like, shining in bed all day. And I was like, you know, I feel like it's probably a little bit healthier for me to sit than lay down. And so that's why I moved it over here. Instead of bed rotting, I now chair rot. But no, I mean, I moved. That's when I moved my setup over here. And actually, I like the setup. I like this a lot more. It feels like I have actual space instead of like when I was over there by my bed. I'm pretty sure I also had a chair there as well, but I have like no room. Pretty sure this side right here was like completely empty. I don't know why I didn't like have this over here before. It's probably good because now it's like I can't key stuff like when I was in my bed. Like I broke a TV. Like it was like probably right at the start of the pandemic. It was whenever New Horizons released. It was the first time I played New Horizons. Back when my setup was over there, I was laying in bed playing New Horizons. And I think I went down or something to like change my game out, even though New Horizons was digital. But I changed my game out, maybe put my Joy-Cons back or something on my Switch. And I guess what happened was the HDMI cord. I picked up my Switch. It was docked. The HDMI cord plugged into the Switch dock. I guess pulled down on my TV, and it fell down. And like it hit the corner of like this TV tray table I had, which originally had my keyboard on it. I got another desk, so now I have more room. And so like the wooden desk right now with like the drawers and all that I'm playing my games on right now. Then I have my DS's on, I have my keyboard on. This used to be what was holding my TV, my monitor. And beforehand there were swaps. So like right now my monitor's on my right, my TV's on my left. So yeah, monitor's on the right, TV's on the left. We're ignoring my TV for my Switch 1. But before that, monitor's on the left, TV on the right. Not really that important. But I guess it took the TV down with it. It hit the tray table, completely broke the screen. I'm like, dude, this is horrible. Luckily, I don't think my parents gave too much of a fuss at me for it, which is good. I mean, I think they probably understood it was a genuine mistake. And you know, I was 16. No, I wasn't 16. I was 15. So you know, I'm old enough to know better. So I don't know. But yeah, that was actually kind of a sucky memory. I guess breaking my TV over there. But then I got the current TV. I think it's like one of my parents' old ones that I'm using right now. It lasted me this long. It lasted me over 6 years, so I guess that's progress. But yeah. Kind of think. Golly, 17K. This is rough, boys. This is rough. 17K is brutal. That's alright. We still got like another like 1,300 till we hit till we pass by second longest time. No, 30K. Well, I don't know what I said. There we go. I need the dementia pills. Oh man. But yeah, it was. But no, I like the setup over here now. I enjoy this a lot more. Again, it's probably healthy for me because I'm not like in bed all day. I have to like take care of myself instead of like showering to immediately get back in bed. Just change from sweat shorts into sweat shorts, or like basketball shorts into basketball shorts. Oh my dude. I'm gonna build my Twitch log on Pocopia soon. Awesome, I love that. Dude, we get Modern Warfare 2. Hopefully this isn't like copyrighted. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I love to hear it. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to keep pushing. If I go to... I'm trying to think. If I go to... I might have to ding dong though. That's my fear. I might have to ding dong. I'm trying to think, because I might just need to... Where are we at? 274. I'm probably gonna have to end up ding donging. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not if I push to 17,400. I think that's fair. I think I'm gonna go to 17,400, or if I ding dong before that, I think if I'm gonna get to 7,400 the next ding dong. I think that's the plan. Whichever hits first. Whichever hits first. I think that's probably the plan, and I think that's a fair play. But dude, I've actually been replaying Modern Warfare 1 recently. Like, I started last week. Obviously, I'm taking a break because of Safari Week, but I'm doing, I'm trying to get a veteran playthrough under my belt. And, I need to figure out how to use my knife. Like, I should honestly replay FNG. Just so I can learn how to use my knife. They're used to it being E, but it's not E. So I should probably get used to remembering how to do my knife. Because now I'm off of my controller. I'm off of my controller now, which sucks. For some reason, Modern Warfare Remastered won't take my Xbox controller. So now I have to play like I play Modern Warfare 2 or 3 with my keyboard. But the controls are different. Modern Warfare 2 and 3 essentially have the same controls. But Remastered, it's not completely different, but like it's different enough. At least with that knife, dude, I used to knife the crap out of everyone in Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I still need to get the that achievement where it's like the Fruit Ninja, I believe it's called, or whatever it is, where you have to complete a level without like shooting anyone. Like you have to knife your way through everything. So obviously you would do Crew Expendable, but and obviously it wouldn't count FNG. I don't know what would be in Modern Warfare 2 though. No Russian? Yeah. Definitely not this one. This one's a crazy mission. The enemy, my enemy. I really enjoyed this. This is a good mission. Not my favorite. I love the second. Well, would it be Second Son? I want to say it's Second Son through Whiskey Hotel is like my favorite sequence. Oh no, sorry, it's Of Their Own Accord. I love Of Their Own Accord, Second Son, and Whiskey Hotel. The sequence after that where you're sneaking into like the Russian submarine, or like really where Price, launches the nuke. Launches the MP. That's a fun one as well. But I love just, again, it's probably because I'm American, but like fighting your way through DC, pushing back the invading Russians. I don't know. There's something that's like, I love it. I love it. And then you have that last stand But then you survive it because the price is EMP, and then you go through and you fight through the White House, desperately fighting to retake the building, so it doesn't get demolished by the American fighter jets. It's like it's so good. It's so good. I love that sequence of missions. Oh my gosh, stop throwing mud, Vialzo. Jeez. Where's the Tangela stayed? Carry the Tangela. I know you guys can see it, but still. Something that's going on. He came back though. What? Ubril, what's up, Fluffy? The Ubril, big number. Yeah, big number. Eventually my third longest hunt, Fluffy. Be surprised. Oh man. Yeah. But yeah, we're pushing out until 17 for later. No, shut up. I'm almost good to 100% right. How far are you? How far did you get last night? Because I noticed you stayed up late. Yeah. But yeah, Landers and what? Or are you talking about my hunt? No, this is not a bad. Well, this isn't as bad as Landers. This did not take 100 hours. But dude, did we hit my longest 8192 and my longest 4096 hunt within a month? That'd be crazy. Okay, 13,460. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, you might surpass me for a bit. I don't know. Because I'm ending off stream probably in a few hundred encounters. Because I think I need to rest my voice. Plus, I have others. Like, I have some reading stuff I want to take care of. But, like, real talk, like, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens tonight. You might surpass me for a time. I mean, hopefully you don't. Hopefully you get the shiny before me. But still. I can't believe I just said that. As long as Elijah doesn't get anything, I'm happy. She's like the one I'm worried about right now. Tearful's, I mean, Tearful's been spending too much time with his girlfriend. I think Holden's too busy. And so, like, Ellen's just here with, like, 2 8192 shinies and the BDSP shiny. I'm like, what? I'm glad to see that she's being hampered by being over odds. She's still alive. I'm looking right now. She's still alive. I can see that because she's on my, she's on my suggested collab list, Ellenja. This is like really loud. I guess I'm kind of sorry. I guess we'll see if Twitch copyrights this. I don't know if I don't think I've had to play on stream before. We get some bass Wind Waker soundtrack though afterwards. But yeah. 20k, yes. Oh my, shut up. Shut up, Belgium. You don't need to dictate my hunts. Nah, I'm going over 20k. I know I will. It's fine. I've accepted it at this point. The question is, I don't know if I'll hit it today or not. I'll hit it. I don't know if we hit it today or tomorrow. Because I think it depends on when I can get done. It'll be like 3 hours. I don't think I'll have time to practice tonight to read and all. So, I don't know. So, I'm gonna check the ding dong timer on the leaf green real quick. We were 153. I think we'll hit the. We might hit the ding dong before the. Might hit the ding dong before the 7400. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry, boys. But I mean, it's about 1249 encounters I pass. My second longest A192 hunt, so. I say that like there's still a 4096 hunt for me to pass. No, it's like my second longest full hunt. My second longest full hunt. My second longest hunt, I should say. Dude, I appreciate it, Not Salty. Welcome on in. Appreciate your hopping on in after I raided you the other day. Hey, I appreciate the follow. But yeah, thank you, dude. Good luck on yours. I hope you got something the other day. You're starting to put in the work. Yeah, exactly. You gotta support other hunters. Exactly. That's how it goes. You gotta support other hunters. Ain't no shame in it at all. Ain't no shame in it. Exactly. Spread the shiny love. Spread the shiny love. Even if the shinies aren't spreading the love, spread the shiny love. Ah, man, it's. What is this? What the? Oh, it's Fire Emblem. Okay. But yeah, dude, I hope your hunts are going well too. I hope you've been making some wins. But yeah. But this would be nice, because I think we would do a lot of fire red hunting and leaf green hunting in the future. I'm not gonna talk. I mean, some of the people who know me online might know what my plans are, but I'm not gonna go real deep into them. All I know is I think fire red and leaf green is gonna be coming after PLA. That's all it's looking for me right now. I still need to work on the spreadsheet for that. Honestly, that'd be something fun to do. If I get my reading done before rehearsal. Oh, but the thing is, I need that. Well, I can share the internet password with myself. My phone's connected to the internet there. Yeah, I can think about doing some nerdy YouTube stuff there. I was already thinking about that in the first place. I was thinking about scripting over there. Obviously not for any of the Vialzo content, but for another, again, for the channel I mentioned earlier that I'm thinking about starting that, like, none of you guys would probably be interested in. Because it's a very niche overlap between shiny hunting and Christian apologetics. But, I mean, hey, it's a very niche overlap. I just threw mud at a Budu. Okay, good. Can't see up there. Dude, imagine I get a Dancy. That'd be like peak humiliation. If I get a Dancy. Oh my gosh. But yeah. So I was thinking about scripting one night, but I can work on a spreadsheet as well. If you guys don't know, I love spreadsheets. I know it's a weird thing to say, but like, one thing I've liked doing since Wind Waker, like 2 years ago, is like turning guides into spreadsheets. And it's one thing I like doing. And I did it with Wind Waker. I did it with a reading list. I did it with Okami. It's not quite a guide, but I'm doing something for Fire Red in a spreadsheet right now. I haven't gotten that much of a start on it, which is fine. I mean, I'm far enough right there in that to get me through like the next year. So I'm not worried about it at all. And I mean the next year, like the next year from probably the next like 3 years, if I'm being honest. Like, even if I get lucky and like, even if I decide to sit down and hunt some Fire Red, like in between PLA stuff, you know. I don't know, but I also don't want to just be a shiny hunting thing on my YouTube. It's like the only thing I really think about posting, but I like other stuff. Like other stuff, you know. Alright, we're about at the 300 mark. I'm gonna need to check the step counter on the leaf green. Yeah, we're at 298. So I guess we might be ding-donging soon. Ending the stream. I don't know, we'll see. Where we at? We're at 99. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be tight. And 99 and just past 17,300. My number. Yeah, shut up. Well, was this when he got shaman? Was this when he got shaman? I don't know. I can't. I keep forgetting the number you said. I think it was like the 16,000 was like the 17,000s. But still, it's brutal for you. You headed on a 4096 game. I haven't gotten that far. Not yet. It's coming. No one messed, but it's coming. 16,832. Okay. So I've officially surpassed Belgium's shiny shaman. The G's. Alright, still weird in the heart gold. At least I don't have to worry about a step counter. Dude, Super Mario RPG? Is that what I'm playing after Super Mario 64? I'll tell you what, I enjoyed RPG. I enjoyed RPG, but not as much as I thought I would, if I'm being honest. And to be fair, it is one of those classic, like, I think it was on 64 or whatever it was again. It's one of those classic games. So, I guess I'm expecting it's a classic. So, but I enjoy the remaster. It's not as much as I thought I would. There's also some difficult boss battles because like I did not grind in that game either. Oh my gosh. Alright, I hawked up some spit. We're set though. We're set. This is a 0 right there. That's a 1%. I should have like a 1% counter. that'd be entertaining. But I need to like get like an actual like death counter thing, you know? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm gonna check the leaf green again. I'm curious where we're at. I think I'm gonna start doing my like kind of outro stuff. Because that's what, 7 more encounters total. So yeah, we got that, I think. So, guys, I guess it's... Wow. What a beautiful song. I know it's Okami. What is it? Is it Dragon Palace? Yeah. Okay, guys, as we're listening to Okami, another amazing game. Absolutely beautiful game. I'm sounding like America's president. The most beautiful game ever. But as we're listening to some Okami, one thing you guys are going out. I'm gonna head off very soon. I still don't know when that'll be. Again, because I might ding dong before I hit 17,400. Which I think is highly unlikely now, but it's still possible. So that's why I'm kind of leaving that door open. But guys, I want to thank you guys so much for coming in. Hopefully I'll be live tomorrow. I guess we'll be back with this. Hopefully we'll be at a really low number tomorrow because I'll have gotten the shiny off stream. But am I expecting that? Not really. I expect to go over 20,800. No, sorry, it's 20,689. I don't think I'll go over that number tonight. But I'm still, man, just got back. I know, I'm sorry, dude. I think my voice needs a rest. My voice needs a rest. My throat kind of started hurting. I was like, I need to get off, do some reading, but it's okay. So, I think since we got through, since we're in on all my games, we are getting to 70,400, even if I ding dong on a game. So, let's stay in for this last encounter, guys. Alright. Power Red's in, the Green's in, Diamond Pearl are in, Flat's in, and Heart Gold's in. Boom! I'm gonna run away in Leaf Green. I just want to see what my counter's at. I'm very curious. But guys, thank you so much for, tuning into the stream today. I really appreciate it. 23 steps remaining on the Leaf Green. I wonder what was on the Fire Red. As I guess we're gonna hear 75. Oh my, that's a huge difference. What? Crazy. But as we listen, yes, Squid Alzo. Don't do that. Not the end of the screen. But alright, we'll get you to the end of the stream, Fluffy. Man. But I guess Squidhead outro. Be sure to follow this if you haven't already. Beldum's encountering Pokemon. Is it going through? Okay, you get Crocolore. Get Cherubi. Alright, I guess we're staying in. Watching some of this stuff. You guys, join the Discord if you haven't already. Follow the Twitch as well. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I have a Twitter that I don't post on. I'm not gonna really advertise that, but but still, it's there. So yeah. But seriously, be sure to tune in on all of that stuff. Wow, Fluffy, you're really delaying this. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait for this. Increase the runtime. Yeah, I guess we're gonna watch this through. I mean, I can't see you getting anything. That's ironic. Psyduck. I'm like... That it? No. That was it, alright. Let me put this in before I forget. So you got the Psyduck, Fluffy. I guess I need to actually edit this. I swear, wait. We need Greg. Yeah, we need Greg. Alright, I'll do a redeem for you. No, it's Pikachu. Normal Pikachu. Alright, let me add this in, and then I'll kinda... Alright. No shiny since, June 15th? That's wild. Yeah, it's Pikachu! What's your name? Okay. Alright, I think you guys have officially extended the stream long enough. I'm heading out, y'all. Thank you so much for coming in the stream, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.